Hello guys, gals, and non-binary pals, welcome back to my channel, and today I wanted to go over how you can make a heck ton of gil on the release of patch 6.1 with only exteriors. This will go over how you can start crafting them, which exteriors to look out for, and the list that I've included that has everything you need to start crafting. So with that being said, let's get into it. With 6.1 coming out in the new housing district Imperium, what does it mean for us? Well, this kind of means that there is 100 plus homes suddenly going to be available for people to buy, and especially on a high pop server, there are going to be an immediate influx of people owning a home. This completely disrupts the normal housing market that we have currently because most people don't have a home, they usually have an FC room or an apartment, and the people that do own a home, they don't usually redecorate their home very often, so furniture sells, but not very quickly, and outside furniture such as outside furniture and exteriors sell extremely slowly. The only way where exteriors are being bought very often is when a new one is released. But suddenly with 100 plus homes being added to the game, we're gonna get a lot of people needing outside furniture and exteriors. I'll be also making a second video on purely just furniture, and this video will only go over exteriors. So what exteriors should we start crafting? So here I have each and every single one of the exteriors that are craftable in the game. Now I recommend taking a look and seeing what you would like to focus on, but personally I have a few exteriors that I'll be solely focusing on due to their popularity, them being quite new to the game, and I'll also show you what to pick out in between the large, medium, and small type walls. The exterior that I first recommend is the half-timbered, then the trader's cottage, the florist walls, the cafe walls, and finally the forges walls. Now you're probably thinking, well, do I build for a small, a medium, or a large, or should I do all three, or how many should I do of each type? I personally recommend if you're only going to be crafting a few, focus on small type walls and craft at least 3, one of each of the ones that you find are selling for the most on your server. If you do want to do a bigger type wall, I would go with a medium instead of a large type wall, since there will be more mediums available for people to buy, then you'll have more customers for your wall. If you're going to be like me and you're going to be crafting a lot of these, I'm going to start out with 2 mansion type walls of each of the above, 4 medium house walls for each of the above, and 5 small walls for each of the above. That's a lot of crafting, but in the long run, it is definitely going to be worth it. Of course, the ones that I did mention are the ones that I'll be focusing on. The otter walls are also very good, the mog walls are fine, and generally, a lot of the Shirogane walls are also pretty good that are craftable and not something you would typically get from a vendor, are also something you can focus on if you want something that is a little bit less of an investment. But now that we've decided what to craft, we can go ahead and start. So I went ahead and made a separate list for my medium florist walls. Of course, I recommend just creating a separate list or going to that list, adding it to your account, and then removing everything but you want to craft and adjusting how many of each wall that you want to craft. If I wanted to craft 2 medium florist walls, I would just go here, edit amount, and add 2. Now, if you want to see how much you're going to make, you can of course go to pricing mode, go to spending, and now we can fill prices based on market board prices, your server only. So there we go. The price to craft is 763,000, but we can sell it for 2,623,000 with a profit of 1,800,000. That is really, really good. And now we can of course go into the FC and start crafting. So here I am in my FC workshop, and you do need an FC to craft certain exteriors, especially the ones that I had listed earlier, but you can check and see on the team craft list which do require your FC workshop, but you do also have to go ahead and unlock certain exteriors in your FC workshop, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute. But you don't need a high level crafter or max level crafter. You don't even need a crafter. You don't even have to be max level in your job to go ahead and start crafting these. All you have to do is have an FC, the exteriors unlocked, and you can start crafting. Now there are different phases for the craft, and it is kind of annoying to go ahead and keep putting the thing in your inventory. I recommend spamming 0 and then right clicking whenever the item request box shows up. That way you can do it efficiently. But there are overall, I think, 6 phases, and it didn't take very long. It took around 10 minutes for me to craft the walls, and I wasn't very efficient with my clicking either, so you probably do it faster. It's just very important that you have all the materials in your inventory in a good stack of 3, not any high quality and normal quality separated, since that's annoying to go back and forth to fix. But around in 10 minutes, I was able to complete the craft, and now I have my medium floors walls. Remember that you don't need a full level, max level job. You don't need a disciple of hand or land to go ahead and start crafting. All you have to do is have your fabrication station in your FC workshop, click whatever you would like to, press begin, yes, and then obviously discontinue because I'm not going to be crafting this right now. But how do you go ahead and unlock a particular exterior? Go to the schematic board under housing projects, and now you have each individual prototype for each individual exterior. Now of course, go ahead and take a look at what exteriors you would like to unlock, and different exteriors require different materials, and no, you can't buy these materials off the market board. How do you get these materials? Well, I will leave a wiki down below to show which voyages are needed for each type of material for each type of house prototype. That sounds like a lot, but it's not that hard. All you have to do is have voyages unlocked, and of course your voyages are right here. Now if you're not an FC leader or you don't have access to the voyages, you can go ahead and ask your FC leader or whoever manages your submersibles and ask if it would be okay for them to go ahead and unlock a certain exterior for you. Most people would be more than happy to because it's not so hard to go ahead and unlock. But again, if you're interested in unlocking them, again, the wiki has each and every single one of the voyages required to get these items. So that's how you can start crafting exteriors and make a heck ton of gil for patch 6.1. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys can learn something from this exterior crafting video. A lot of people don't really know much about exteriors, and I can understand. You used to only be able to craft these with a team of 5 or 4 different crafters before, but luckily now you can do it solo and just by yourself. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. And thank you to everyone that supports me on Twitch, Discord, and YouTube. You all keep the channel going. Thank you guys so much, and bye.